It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBsports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
The question will continue to be, how long can the Trenton Tornadoes continue their undefeated season? They've got another tall task in front of them tonight as the 13-0 Tornadoes come into Hamilton as they take on Hamilton West, who sits at 10-5, but they've won the last 5 of the last 6. They're 5-2 in the CBC. Obviously, the Tornadoes undefeated. They're 7-0, as the Tornadoes have just been phenomenal all season long. Their plus-minus ratio in the 300s, plus 332. The Hornets close to 100 in that category, so it should be a pretty good matchup on hand. And Keith Noonan alongside Mercer County Hall of Famer Rich Fisher with you tonight from the Hornets' nest. And Fish, on paper, this looks to be another fantastic matchup, but a very tall task for pretty much everybody facing the Tornadoes right now.
Well, absolutely, and this is the week. You mentioned Hamilton's 10-5. This is the week for Hamilton to find out if it's truly a contender in Mercer County. I mean, they're on a roll. They've won 3 straight, 5 out of 6. But all 5 of those 6 were against teams with losing records. And of the Hornets' 10 wins, just 2 are against teams with winning records. But this is the week. Hamilton has a chance to show that it's truly for real. Starting tonight, it has, in the next 4 games, Trenton, Ewing, Hightstown, Notre Dame, and West Windsor-Plainsboro. Next 5 games. West Windsor-Plainsboro South. All 5 of those teams are over 500, and some of them, as we know, are awesome. Offensively, Hamilton's got 3 players averaging double figures, and Ben Buford, Haas Cannon, and Devin Wright-Miles. But when you talk about West, you really have to talk about impressive defense. In the past 9 games, they've allowed under 50 points 8 times, under 40 4 times, and under 30 twice. And during that stretch, they've yielded an average of just 40.6 a game. A lot of that is based on them controlling the tempo. They don't want to get into a track meet. Hamilton's going to be hard-pressed, though, to keep Trenton in that ballpark. Tornadoes are averaging 70 a game, and they've done a little wrong so far. They're coming off a 100-50 win over Allentown, marking the 2nd time in 3 games they've scored twice as much as their opponent. 7th time they've gone over 70 in a game. And if they weren't dangerous enough with Antoine Bridget, Devontae Hudson, and Chris Williams, transfer Cabrion Goss became eligible on Friday. All he did was drop in 32 against the Redbirds.
Yep.
This is a team that started out good. It's only going to get better. They're now ranked 17th in the state by NJ.com. And, Hamilton, they could run if they wanted to against a slower team. You're going to hear in our pregame interview with Brandon Johnson, they don't want to do that. They want to slow this game down, as Trenton loves to giddy up and go. And Hornets also have to keep the Tornadoes off the offensive boards, as Trenton can really get put back. So the potential's there for a good game. We've said that about a couple Trenton games that have gotten away from the other team pretty quick. But we're in a packed house. The Hornets are tough at home when they have all these fans. You're right on top of everybody in this game. So let's go to a break, I guess, and we'll come back and hear what the coaches have to say.
It's a new year at Team Toyota, and we're still here for you. With new Toyota models arriving weekly with no markups above MSRP. And with selection. With over 200 certified Toyotas and used cars for every budget. You can drive one home today. And with service. Check out our seasonal specials that will save you time and money. So happy New Year. We're always here for you. At one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills. Or at teamtoyota.net.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
All right, here is Fish with Coach Brandon Johnson.
The Johnson and a packed Hornets nest. It's a sellout. The electricity is in the air. And Big D, what are you thinking tonight? You got a tough challenge ahead.
I'm just thinking, where else would you rather be on a Tuesday night than here at Hamilton West playing one of the top 20 teams in the state?
What you look at this team, they're 12-0. They get a transfer in. The first game, he scores 32 points. It's like the rich get richer. What do you have to do to beat this team?
If we play our game, take care of the basketball, protect the basket, let them get in transition, we'll be fine with a chance to win at the end of the game.
Yeah, I guess that's pretty important. You're going to have to control that tempo, not let them get running. I mean, that's kind of what you like to do anyway, isn't it, a lot of times?
Yeah, absolutely. We like to play at our pace. At times we want to run, but when we don't got the numbers or whatever, we don't want to get up and down. We don't have the players to kind of get up and down that track meet.
Now, you come in here having won 3 straight, 5 out of 6. Is this team coming together now? Are they getting better each day?
Yes, I think we're starting to gel. They're getting better. Guys are getting familiar with me. I'm getting familiar with them. And I just feel like we're ready to take a big leap going forward. It's a big week for us.
Well, very big stretch. The next 4 games, Trenton, Ewing, Notre Dame, Hightstown. I guess you're going to see where your team's at in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the time you want to start peaking going into tournament time, and we control our own destiny. So nothing else to be said.
All right, Brandon, we appreciate the time, bud.
No problem. Thank you.
See you later. We're here with visiting coach Darryl Pup Young, 13-0 Hornets, and the rich get richer. Pup, tell us about your new transfer, Cameron Goss.
Cameron Goss is he's just a good all-around kid to have, man. He's a hell of a ball player. More importantly, he's a great student. He has a 4.0 in honor classes. So he's just a great look for our ball club. Pure point guard, can do it all, man, for us. Can run the show. He's a coach on the floor, so I get to relax more here on this bench, and I'm just so happy to have him in our program.
Sometimes things are going so good for a team, 12-0, you don't want to interrupt the cohesion or the chemistry. But sounds like this is the kind of kid you can slip right in and just gets better.
KB knew he was going to start right away, and I credit that to, for a kid that had to sit 12 games, who's been playing ball all their life, he's a kid that's in the gym every day. He leaves practice and goes to the gym for another 3-4 hours. He practiced hard every single day. Like, I thought he would be soaking, he would be down on himself because he couldn't play. But once I broke the news to him, he just works hard every day in practice. I asked him, Cage, I know you hurt, but I need you to push yourself every day in practice like you're preparing for each game. And he did that, and that's why he was so ready to go, Fish.
Right. Now, this Hamilton team, they seem to be getting it together a little bit, 1 5 out of 6. It looks to me like the big thing is defense and controlling the tempo with them. They've been giving up only 40 a game. It's always important for you guys to set the pace and everything. I guess really important tonight to play your game.
Yeah, the game, it's like a boxing match. It's game of styles, Rich. We want to push the game at our pace. I know they're going to want it at their pace. We're not looking to have this game in the 30s and 40s. That's just not trying hard. But if we got to win a game like that, we can also win a game like that. But the game is to get it at our pace. That's always the plan, the game plan.
13-0, undefeated. I know you don't bring it up to the players, but do you hear them talking a little bit about not having a loss?
But you know what? Coming into this season, we on a championship or bust. That's our goal. And the kids are so focused, they don't talk about it, man. They honestly don't talk about it. Us as coaches, we try to keep it, we don't talk about it as much. Our thing is to achieve as much success as we can and stay humble with it.
Yep. All right, Pop, looking forward to it. Good luck, buddy. All right, thanks. I'll see you, man.
I love Pup Young in that interview and in a lot of interviews, and he just basically said, he goes, we're not trying to score in the 30s or 40s. That's not the high.
No.
And he knows the tradition. He knows the type of brand of basketball that this team is going to play night in and night out. And obviously for Brandon Johnson, my takeaways there is he knows that it's going to be a tall task, and they're going to have to play their style of basketball and implement their will if they're going to have a chance to beat the high.
Exactly. It's just like Pup said, it's a chess match. It's a battle of wills. Who's going to, if Hamilton can break the press, get into the forecourt, take a couple 30 seconds off the clock, get Trenton a little, I don't want to say lazy on defense, but a little, just a little like lull them into a little bit of a lull, that makes sense. But you know what I mean, just slow it down, and then maybe Trenton's not as apt to try and heat it up. But if the Tornadoes start getting those steals and getting those layups, and again getting those putbacks, which we've seen them do a lot. It's a tall task. Look, this is one of the best teams in the state, according to the rankings, and from what we've seen, according to our eyes. This is a team that can do a lot of things, and
they actually didn't move from last week in the rankings. They were 17 last week, and they're 17 this week, even though they went 3-0 again. And like you said, they've doubled up their last few opponents. I mean, 86-43 over Robbinsville, 100-50 you mentioned over Allentown. I mean, and my alma mater, by the way, made them go into a couple of overtimes. So congratulations to them, if that's a congratulations.
Wow, I did not see that. When was
that? That was a couple of games ago. They
between Robbinsville and
correct, the 100 Central, 57-50 in double OT.
Wow!
So they were able to squeak it out. Yep.
Well, and it's like Pup said, though, if we have to play in that kind of a game, we'll win too, because they did it on Saturday, I guess.
They did it in Lawrence, at home against Lawrence too. They did not shoot well.
Right.
Joe O'Gorman and I were on hand for that one, and we were shocked because Lawrence was in that game down by about 3 points early in the fourth quarter, and we kind of both looked at each other like, wow, the Tornadoes not shooting well, but eventually they did what they do, created turnovers, and you look up at the scoreboard at the end of the game, and it's almost a 20-point victory.
Yeah, and that's the sign of a really good team. When it's one thing to be able to force your will, impose your will on a team, and play your game and win. It's quite another when the other team gets their style of play incorporated, and you still get beat. Then in a game like this, and we're probably going to say this before a lot of Trenton games this year, Hamilton's going to want to keep
They're the favorite?
What?
They're the favorite? Is that what we're going to say?
Well, no, not that. But Hamilton's going to want to keep it close. They want to hang around, and they want to be able to try to steal it down the stretch. I don't think they can afford to get behind by 20 at halftime or something like that. I think they just really have to keep it a game throughout, and you got to really avoid those Trenton runs, those 12-0 runs, those 16-2 runs. You just got to grind it out, and see what happens. Guys like Devon, Haas Cannon and Devin Wright Miles, they live for these games because Clinton Catholic and Ewing are huge Trenton High rivalries, and that's where those two came from. And they can't wait for this game. They want to make a statement, and Hamilton wants to make a statement. Hamilton wants to say, look, we think we're good. We're 10-5, but now is when you make your bones. Now is when you see if you're going to be in that top 8 in the Mercer County tournament. You got 5 games coming up right in a row. Probably the toughest one to start it, and the second toughest on Friday with Ewing. So this is a golden opportunity for Hamilton to see what it can do.
Starters for Trenton introduced. It's the usual suspects, including Cabrian Goss, who's a new starter, as Fish mentioned. We've talked about him. So it is Goss, Moore, Bridget, Hudson, Wilson, the starters for the Tornadoes. And Fish kept saying it in the interviews, the rich get richer, and they really did in a player like this. And I was surprised to know, because I've read a lot about Cabrian and a 4.0 and a tremendous work ethic as well. It's just a great person to add to a team that's already undefeated.
Yeah, you listen to what Darryl Young was saying. It's like a dream player.
Right.
Great student. He goes out and keeps working on his game when he's not with his team. I mean,
it's not too often where you see a lot of 4.0 athletes.
No, it's not. It really isn't. So, you know, and it's tough to work on your game in basketball and to get a 4.0. You got to budget your time. You really do.
Haas Cannon, Devin Wright Miles. Waiting on the other starters.
That was Brazil Fields.
Wu Cannon and Ben Buford. And I believe Tyler Barber was the other starter as well. So it'll be Cannon, Wright Miles. Looked like Wu Cannon as well. And then Ben Buford, so not Tyler Barber, my apologies.
I thought that was Brazil Field instead of Wu Cannon, but
Brazil Fields is on Trenton. So the
yeah, I'm looking at the wrong roster.
It's okay. Packed house here at the Hornets' Nest. We'll take a timeout, have the tip right after this.
Again, Jerry Blavitt inviting you to come on by and experience true traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant at 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You're always welcome at the restaurant. I mean, it's like stepping back in time. You feel like you're dining in South Philadelphia or in New York's Little Italy restaurant. You can start the meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. You choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood, steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The restaurant is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private rooms are available for special affairs, plus we do catering. Remember, the Revere Restaurant, 609-882-6365. Again, that's 609-882-6365. Come on home and experience the true taste of Italy at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
Back here at Hamilton West, the Hornets coming in off of 5 out of 6 wins. They're 10-5. Taking on undefeated Trenton Central, the Tornadoes, 13-0. As we begin tonight, Tornadoes in their black road uniforms, and you can hear this crowd.
Yeah, it's going to be loud.
It is raucous in here.
If it stays close, it's going to stay loud.
Wilson and Wright Miles do the tip, and it's Wu Cannon who wins it. Into the front court, Makai Lott. Passes left on the wing, Buford dribbles once, gives back Wright Miles, double teamed in the front court. Buford, pump fake, drives in, and he traveled. Swarming defense by the Tornadoes, Devontae Hudson right there.
You know, that's one thing. We talk about Trenton pressing and getting turnovers on the press. They've been a darn good defensive half-court team this year, half-court defensive team.
Gabriel Goss.
Boy, Flash, how many times have I seen these teams and I'm wondering if Brazil Fields is on Hamilton?
Quick trap. Yeah. Haas Cannon comes away with it. Steps inside, lost the handle. Good defense. Shovels it to Buford, who was in the paint. He draws first blood. 2-0 Hornets. Nice hustle play by Cannon, who lost it. Goss lost it out of bounds. Some contact, but no whistle.
Good start for Hamilton because I tell you why, you got a crowd that's fired up. You want to keep them fired up.
Yep. It was like basically what the Giants did to Minnesota.
Yeah, what a game.
Quiet them right down.
What a game.
Buford with it. Picks up his dribble. Back behind the arc. Cannon to the corner, shot for three, way off the mark by Wu Cannon. Rebound goes to Calvin Moore. Inside Goss, got it blocked away. Spinning inside, Wilson ties the game. Wilson came away with a loose ball. And it's Buford running the point with Wilson out on top.
Calvin Moore is 11 now? Or no? I'm sorry.
Calvin Moore's still 2.
Yeah,
yep.
okay. I was looking at the wrong guy.
Good defense, Antoine Bridget. What a matchup that's going to be. Foul on the floor. They're going to get Bridget, who was on Cannon.
What Cannon?
Haas. Haas will inbound. Off to the left, and they'll get it into the backcourt. Wu Cannon dribbling. There's the pressure by Goss. Goss strips it free. There's a put-in! A slam, Chris Wilson. 4-2.
Well, Goss made that play with the steal and the great feed. Looks like he's got a lot of quickness.
Cannon directing traffic. A high screen, Lott wants it. There's the double team, knocked away. Bridget falling to the floor with the ball. Just throws it up in the air. Right Miles gives it inside Buford. All kinds of contact, and Buford gets to the line.
Buford hammered to the floor.
Huh.
That's what you call contact.
You see who that's on.
He went down hard. Well, that is on Wilson.
Certainly don't want him picking up a couple of fouls early. That's his first. Buford doesn't get the roll. Hopped about 3 times on the rim.
Yeah, that did do a little dance up there.
Pup Young directing the crowd to get fired up during the free throws.
There you go.
It is a huge Trenton crowd on hand on the road.
Yeah, really. I mean, we're saying the Hamilton crowd to get in it, but both crowds really. It's
you can already feel how intense it is.
It's electric. It really is.
Goss. Good pass to the right, into the corner. Wilson guarded there by Wright Miles. Pass across the floor, and little lax that time, and Moore just drops it out of bounds.
Yeah, it's like Calvin Moore kind of lost his focus there or something.
Didn't quite look it in. Inbound off to the left baseline, and they'll get it in. Cannon. Trying to break the pressure. Supplied by Calvin Moore. Passes Wright Miles. And a jump ball or a travel. Going to be one of the two, and it's a walk. A walk by Haas Cannon.
Well,
looks like an early timeout taken in a 4-3 game by Brandon Johnson.
They might want to just calm his team down a little bit. Couple turnovers.
Make your New Year's resolution to stay in shape and stay healthy. Capital Area YMCA, 359 Pennington Avenue in Trenton. Adults, senior citizens, your hometown Capital Area YMCA offers fitness classes with convenient hours, yoga classes, silver sneakers programs, total body fitness, spin and stretch classes, hip-hop classes. Capital Area YMCA, state-of-the-art workout equipment. For more information, go to capitalymca.org. Your Capital Area, YMCA, 359 Pennington Avenue in Trenton. Today's game brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Want to wish all of their students the best of luck. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Back to the action. Goss in the front court, dribbles right. Bounce pass to the right. Wilson got blocked deep in the front court by Lott. So Goss will set up the offense again. Calling out a set play. Wilson coming for a high screen. Goss now gets it to him on the elbow. And it's poked away. Right Miles took it away. Loose ball. And able to grab it is Jean-Pierre Dorensky in the game. Shot for three. Missed by Lott. And a foul going on, looks like right Miles for the Hornets on the loose ball.
Yeah, Chris Wilson battling for the rebound. Right Miles trying to stick a hand in there to get it, but
some pressure in the backcourt. Jean-Pierre providing it. Knocked loose. Mekhi Lott with a takeaway. Right Miles gets inside, passes Jean-Pierre, blocked from behind.
Nice job. I'm not sure he even had a good shot there anyway.
Tyler Barber in the game for the first time. Lob pass to the left. Lott guarded tightly by Goss. Lott moves inside and a foul.
3 refs tonight, so it's going to be called a little tight. 2 more sets of eyes.
Already 5 fouls in the game.
Well, and you know, in a game like this, you got to call it a little tight. I mean, you don't want to go overboard, and I don't think they will. But this thing could explode if it, you know, bodies start flying.
Haas moves into the paint and one. They say Hudson fouled him.
Got the ball, immediately saw he had an opening and took it. Hamilton regains the lead.
4:15, first quarter. Three-point play, Haas Cannon, nicely done, 6-4. Tornadoes trail it. Calvin Moore in the paint, kicks out. Nice pump fake, shot for three, in and out by Antoine Bridget. Offensive rebound, but then foot was on the line, baseline, Calvin Moore.
Antoine Bridget bringing down rain with that shot.
Oh, yeah. Wu Cannon, guarded by Hudson, tries to get around him.
I thought he was going to take it.
Passes right. Out on the wing. Goss, good defense on Barber. Barber gets it into the corner. Moore on Haas Cannon. Bounce pass is not accurate and goes out of play. Those are the kind of turnovers you need to avoid.
Right.
When playing the Tornadoes.
Yeah, you really do. You can't have anything careless. They're going to force you into enough turnovers. You don't need to give them any help.
Goss walks it up. Jean-Pierre on him. Goss at 32 last game. Shot for three. Wilson in and out. Good rebound defensively underneath the hoop for Cannon.
Yeah, Wilson, that was down and out. That came back out.
Cannon almost walked Jean-Pierre baseline, and the ball bounced out of bounds. Another careless play.
Yeah, that's 4 turnovers for Hamilton. Trenton actually has 5. So neither team really protecting the ball all that well. And none of them have really come on the press or anything. They've all been in, you know, half-court offense.
That's where West needs to do a nice job. Hudson steps inside, shove a layup, no good. Good defense by Barber, who was smothered all over him.
Well, this game right now is totally Hamilton's pace.
Doing a nice job. Ben Buford back in the game, and a hard foul. Calvin Moore hit the ground hard, and it's going against the Hornets.
Yeah, Calvin Moore hit the ground hard.
Haas Cannon.
He put a little exclamation point on it when he went down.
Oh, he's been known to do that.
But he got the call.
First foul on Cannon. Calvin Moore.
Oh.
Threw it away.
Another careless turnover for the high.
Almost looked like somebody got a hand on it because it was so wide.
Yeah, but they didn't.
But they didn't. It Brazil Fields checking into the game, and Moore's coming out.
Yeah. Well, he had that ball that he missed, that pass that he missed, and he made that pass. So.
I will say this defense for Hamilton West is absolutely smothering.
Yes.
They have looked excellent so far against a really good offensive team. Jean-Pierre kicks it out. Lott in the corner. Passes up to the wing. Buford tries to drive into the free throw line. Dishes out. Jean-Pierre goes high to the rack while he was shooting, and it's a charge. Brazil Fields draws it.
I don't know about that one.
Brandon Johnson not happy over there.
Yeah, I don't know. That looked like it had been a no call.
I agree, and also case to be made that Fields was too far underneath the basket. So we wait.
In bated anticipation.
Right, Miles back in. Looks like a 2-3 zone for the Hornets. Good passing. There's Antoine. Passes right. Baseline jumper. Long by Chris Wilson. Good rebound by Lott. Jean-Pierre up the floor. Onto the left wing. Passes to the right wing. Shot for three. Wu Cannon off the mark. It's short. Antoine coming out with the rebound. Almost lost the handle. Passes down low. Off glass. Good. Devontae Hudson, the 1,000-point scorer. Ties the game at 6.
That's the first time you mentioned, well, he does have another shot, but.
Yeah, he had one scoop layup. That's been it. Not much offense for either team.
No, 6 points. This is a Hamilton dream right now. 6-6 with 1:20 to go in the first quarter.
Goss all over Lott. Lott spins. Lott fading away. Doesn't get the roll. Tip back up. Leaping up to grab it is Antoine Bridget. Passes up to Goss. Quick strides up the floor for three, in and out. Hudson, offensive rebound, puts it in. Under a minute to go, first quarter. And a steal, Fields. Passes back, Bridget missed. Another chance, and the whistle sounds, and it's a travel. Pup Young not happy with that call at all.
No.
But a chance right there. Fields, great anticipation, took it away and then found himself too far underneath the hoop.
Right, yeah.
49 seconds remain. All kinds of trouble these officials are having with the substitutions. Every time there's a pause, somebody's looking to come in and they keep blowing the whistle. Long pass.
Whoa, look out.
And it's taken away by Bridget. 44 seconds. Goss launches. And it's over the back of the backboard on the first top. Goss at 32 in his opener for the season.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting because a kid scores 32 in his first game. You figure he's going to come out firing. He's only taken 2 shots, and they've both been good, smart shots. Nothing that he was forcing.
Chris Wilson takes the drive on right. Miles, who slid the foot. Both these defenses playing great as Calvin Moore's back in, but the offenses have had mistakes like that on both ends.
Right.
Couple of travels, couple of errant passes.
No, the turnovers are mounting. 15 combined.
Goss gives it off to Calvin Moore, who has been quiet early on, as has most guys.
Well, they're back in the man. They only showed the zone at
And
one
there's
time.
another travel. Oh, a travel was first called, overruled, called a foul, and I'm not sure about that one. Chris Wilson tried to take it to the hole, and they call a foul.
And that is on Darren Carthan.
Yep, it's into the game for the first time. Pass into the backcourt. Fields grabs it with one hand. Now Bounce pass to the left. Cabrian Goss. 10 seconds. High screen, Wilson. Goss taking Buford to the hole. Kicks out to the corner. Shot for three. Drained. Calvin Moore launching it up and off the glass. Hoskanen gave it a run, but at the end of one, undefeated Tornadoes 11, but the Hamilton West Hornets hanging in there, but only scoring 6 points in the opening quarter. We'll be back in a moment from Hamilton West right after this.
This is Angelo Honor, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey. 1490 WBCB, Levitan and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
On to the second quarter. The District Community Relations Committee, comprised of community and district staff members committed to meeting the needs of the Hamilton Township School District students, join their meetings the third Thursday of the month. Next meeting is in person January 19th. Email questions to dcr@htsdnj.org.
That was a tough ending for Hamilton in that quarter because they were controlling everything. They were up 6-4, and all of a sudden Trenton went on a 7-0 run to end that quarter, and they're up 5. And don't get me wrong, Hamilton will take this, but Trenton sort of a little spurt there, and they got the biggest lead of the game for either team.
Fields passes out. Goss now dribbling inside, floating shot off window, no good. Rebound grab by Cannon. Quickly up the floor, long pass. Lott gives it back right at the logo. Cannon passes to Barber left. Barber standing and holding the ball. 11-6 early going second quarter. Barber tries to step in on Wilson but draws it back out. And now Buford looks to take Hudson to the hole, but he can't. Hudson smothering defense. 5 seconds going the other way.
Yeah. Buford was looking right, looking left, looking for somebody. Nobody came out to help him though.
Trenton is just about the only team that I ever see get a couple of those per game because they just have such smothering defense up top.
That is the 9th Hamilton turnover. Trenton actually had 7 in that first quarter.
Fields, elbow jump shot. Rattles in and out. Gets his own rebound, floats it back up, and he missed again. Barber fights for it and rips the rebound away.
Tough break for Fields there.
Yeah, that looked good. Both shots look good.
Both shots look good.
Barber almost lost it on a wild dribble. Tries to take Wilson, but now gives it up. Cannon, dribble drive. Passes out. Nice find, but it's off of Buford going baseline. Wu Cannon tried to thread the needle.
Hamilton has to be careful now because you keep making these turnovers and all of a sudden you're going to find yourself 10 points down. Just keep grinding, just keep playing that defense you're playing.
Jean-Pierre on the pressure.
Little token pressure here.
And
trapped him.
Yep, trap in the front court, thrown away. Calvin can't get to it.
Well, that's what you got to do.
But I think you try to keep that on for a little bit. Now that you're trailing by a couple. Antoine Bridget coming back in.
Looks like he's just slipping. He's sticking with the man-to-man as the base defense, but yeah, he's slipping a few things in here and there. Well, he showed zone once, showed a little pressure there.
Gabriel Goss comes out for Bridget. Bridget on Jean-Pierre, and he throws it away into the corner.
3 possessions, 3 turnovers for Hamilton to start this quarter.
They might want to grab a timeout.
Yeah, that ain't going to get you to the finish line.
Quite the opposite.
No.
Calvin Moore bring it up. Pressure by Jean Pierre, and a floating pass back to the right. Floating pass back to the left. Leaping up is Moore. Moore taking on Lott. Now he gets triple team, moves inside. Wilson step back three. Too strong. And a foul that goes against Trenton on the rebound.
I'll tell you what, Trenton has had some good looks that they haven't put down. A couple of really open looks. But that might have something to do with the way the pace of the game's being played. That doesn't just have to do with layups and stuff like that. When you're running and freewheeling and everything, you're not thinking as much. So you get that open jumper and it's just right in the flow of everything.
Buchanan into the paint. Denied! Wilson knocks it out of play.
Rebound authority.
Right. Inbound underneath. Jean Pierre set to inbound.
A lot of nervous people. I'm looking in the stands. People biting their nails.
Offensive foul on Cannon. Calvin Moore again flying to the ground. That's Cannon's second. I think both of them are offensive.
Yeah, you are correct. What a nightmare offensive start for the Hornets. And yet, Trenton hasn't scored yet either.
Right.
It's just, at least Trenton's getting some shots off.
Fields, good find inside. Hudson got fouled.
Yeah, you could tell his whole body kind of got jerked in that one. Well, give Hamilton credit. They're doing absolutely nothing offensively. Worse than nothing. I mean, they're not even giving themselves a chance.
Turnover after turnover.
Yeah, and yet they're still hanging in there defensively.
Hudson off the mark on the first.
You know, we said it in the pregame. In their last 8 games, they've given up an average of 40.3 per game or something like that.
Right, which is excellent.
Yep.
11-6 timeout taken Brandon Johnson. The Capital City Cancer Classic is back. The great Joe Richardson running the event again. And we've got all the games on the network coming your way on the 21st. A doubleheader, Trenton Central taking on Newark Eastside. A very, very good game. That starts 12 noon. And then right after that, 1:30, TCPA versus St. Peter's Prep. St. Peter's, one of the best teams in the state. And then on the 4th of February, we have Robbinsville versus Snyder at Robbinsville. So a portion of the proceeds will be donated to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society and be awarded 2 scholarships supported by a local family dealing with cancer. So thanks to Joe Richardson for putting that on once again. And Fish, we're going to have a lot of fun doing those games here on the network.
Let me tell you something. That if you don't have a ticket for that Trenton Eastside game, you better get one quick. Unless it's sold out, I don't even know. And if not, make sure you watch it. Turn your sound down if you don't want to hear us, but watch that game because you got Trenton and Eastside, and that's going to be that's going to be one of those great intensity. The Iron Palace will be rocking with Trenton fans.
Hudson on his second free throw. Can't hit. Tipped up. Foul going the other way. Hornets have 7 fouls, and Trenton not far behind with 6 now.
Yep.
Second foul on Wilson. Wilson's got to come out. 5:34 left in the second. Right, Miles with the basketball. Dribbles left. Good pass to a cutting Jean Pierre, who got absolutely hammered by Calvin Moore.
Yeah. Well, Calvin Moore thought he got a little shove there. He turned around like, hey. That was a good foul by Calvin Moore. Yeah, he was right in the lane, right in front of the bucket. So
that's his second foul, though. Demir Bailey will come in a moment.
Jean Pierre and Haas Cannon with 2 for Hamilton. So you got a couple guys that are on the verge of foul issues.
Still 11-6. Now make it 11-7. Well, although the offense has not been good as Bailey comes in, like you said before, this is the kind of game the Hornets want to play.
Oh, this is their dream game right now.
Pup Young said we don't want to score in the 30s and 40s, but it's trending that way.
But
Missed second free throw.
He said if we have to, we can still win.
Sure.
They may have to prove that again tonight.
Goss steps inside, outlets it. Now into the corner, Bailey poked away and goes out of bounds on Cannon. Trenton ball underneath. Lob pass, Hudson into the front court, grabs it, makes a move inside, chisels in, floats it up, missed shot. Deflected, Trenton ball baseline, and it was Fields picking it up. Goss passes right, shot for 3, way long. Brazil Fields. Jean Pierre has the rebound and has the basketball. Jean Pierre passes, open 3, Lott knocks it down.
How about that?
Mekhi Lott makes it a 1-point game. Goss
couldn't get out of their own way to start this quarter, and now they're back within 1.
Goss dribbles around defenders, goes to the rack, missed shot and a foul. Well, we've seen the Trenton offense struggle this year. And this is kind of an example of it, turning it over, and they've gotten some clean shots, but just haven't knocked them down.
Right.
Goss, nothing but net.
Goss with his first point tonight after his 32-point debut.
Both perfect. 3-point lead.
Trenton still looking for its first basket of the quarter.
4.5 minutes thereabouts left in the opening half. Good defense, Fields. Wu Cannon moves in on him.
Nice.
Long pass. Layup good. Demir Bailey rushing up the floor.
What a great defensive play that was. Quick hands.
Lob pass into the middle of the floor. Grabbed by Wright Miles. Corner 3, Wu Cannon is short. Defensive rebound, Bailey. Up to Fields. Fields inside and a whistle.
And you can see Trenton trying to rev it up a little bit. And that's, that's off of their defense and off of their rebounding.
Dan Castrat comes in for the first time, and Tyler Barber back in. Devin Wright Miles out of the game again. Ben Buford coming in. Jean Pierre comes out.
We saw Dean Castrat a lot early in the season.
Played a lot of minutes last year. Not seen him much this year, I feel like. 1-and-1, missed. And a nice rebound by Barber. Nine fouls for West.
Yep.
7 for the Tornadoes. A move inside. Castrat launches for 3. Little long, Barber offensive rebound blocked by Brazil Fields. Goss rushing up the floor. Nice move inside. Shovels it. Devontae Hudson. Easy layup.
Yep, Hudson was standing there. Nobody anywhere near him.
Barber.
Nice little pass to find him.
Trying to work off the high screen. Stutter steps and now passes out.
Yeah, now here's where Hamilton has to stay calm, run its stuff. Don't try to rush it. Don't try to, force up a 3. But, oh, boy.
Cannon lost it. Pass up to Bridget. Ball's loose. Goes out on Trenton.
I mean, that's the second time in the last minute they've just taken the ball from somebody from Hamilton. just quick, really quick hands by Cabrian Ross. And
it was a quick double team right there.
Yeah.
2:55 to go. 17-10 Trenton lead. Hornets with it. Backcourt pressure provided by Bridget. But Jean-Pierre gets around him for the moment. A couple of players fall down in the paint. And it's out of bounds.
Yeah, Jean-Pierre just sort of kind of tripped on the floor, really.
Right.
It was right in front of us, and he kind of made a move, and it's like the top of his foot just sort of drug across the floor.
And I mean, that can't be a possession that you're looking for after you just had the Tornadoes lose the ball out of play.
Right.
One man possessed the ball, and that was it.
Another nice pass.
Good pass,
Oh,
reverse layup, missed by
miss.
Hudson. Nice defense by Tyler Barber. Buford now with the ball, and he lobs it over to the left. Haas Cannon controlling. Cannon in the front court, goes baseline, jump shot, an air ball. Barber gets it blocked from behind as he put it up. Out of bounds on Goss. A fight for it. Jean-Pierre will inbound.
Trenton's got about 2 or 3 blocks tonight. Couple from behind.
Couple of players getting a talking to.
Yeah.
Sternly.
A scolding. Do they scold anymore? They used to scold back in the day.
You know, I don't know. But you're right about that.
He deserves a good scolding.
Passing over to the right, back behind the arc. Baseline drive. Looks like a foul. And it looks like it's going to be on Goss. It's a 1-and-1. It's the 8th team foul against Trenton.
Yeah, it's the second on Goss. Is it on? No, it's on Bailey.
Goss coming out anyhow. Azir Blue comes in.
No, it is. You're right. It's on Goss. They changed
second,
it.
Second foul, yep.
Never doubt the flash.
1-and-1. Short. Picked up by the Tornadoes, Hudson. Bridget will walk it up the floor. A couple of ticks under 2 minutes left in the half. Bridget works left. Gets it to Hudson. Thought about launching up a 3. Instead gets it to Blue underneath. And a nice pass into the lane, but it's blocked away by a combination of Barber and Buford. Brazil Fields was trying to put that shot up after Blue got it to him. But it was completely smothered.
Hamilton still playing that tough defense.
Barber on Hudson. Couple of passes. Now Bridget has it deep in the front court. Bridget, high screen from Hudson. Dribbles right. Now comes back left. Launches for 3.
Oh.
In and out. Long rebound goes right to Fields, who launches it up. He missed. Rather, Demir Bailey. And then a block. Hudson tried to put it up, and Barber denied it. That was Demir Bailey with that second jump shot. My apologies.
That first one by Bridget looked like it straight on. Oh, well, it was straight on. It just went off the back of the rim.
It did look excellent.
Yeah.
Minute 24, second quarter. 17-10. But all defense. Into the corner, shot for 3, Lott. Hits! Mekhi Lott's second triple. 17-13, Hornets hanging tough. Brazil Fields. Pass on to the wing, Bailey. Double teamed in the front court. Bridget. Shots up and no good. Long jump shot. Barber, another rebound. He has been excellent tonight. 50 seconds. Jean-Pierre surveying. Picks up his dribble. Pressured by Bridget. Gets it away. Tip ball, and it's staying this way.
Hamilton would love nothing more than to hold for the last shot and, you know, at the worst, go down 4, but Trenton is not going to make that easy. They're not going to let him just toss the ball around and run the last play.
On the baseline, Cannon to the rack, puts it in.
With authority that time.
2-point game, 17-15, 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Now Trenton will hold. They like to do this. Jean-Pierre guarding, now backing away from Antoine Bridget. There's so many stars on this team. Who's the one that's going to take the last second shot? 10 seconds. Antoine to the hole. Throws up a wild shot. He missed. Loose ball. Knocked up in the air. Cannon, 1 second. Foul! 0.3 left. Tie game and a chance to take the lead.
Wow. Oh, man. Well, they got the rebound. You know, you want to run the clock down. You want to run the clock down enough to where if you miss, you have a shot at an offensive rebound. The worst thing you want is for the other team to get the rebound and have enough time to get it up the court, like just happened there. They had 3 seconds. They got it up the court quick. And now, as a bonus, you get a chance to take the lead, which they don't.
Floating shot, it goes in,
yeah,
but
it
was
was
a little late.
There's only 0.3 second there.
Right. That's not quite enough time to catch, turn around, and shoot.
No.
17 all between Trenton and Hamilton. We'll be back to talk about it in a moment on the WBCB Sports Network.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation, and that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
It's a new year at Team Toyota, and we're still here for you. With new Toyota models arriving weekly with no markups above MSRP. And with selection. With over 200 certified Toyotas and used cars for every budget, you can drive one home today. And with service. Check out our seasonal specials that will save you time and money. So Happy New Year. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills, or at teamtoyota.net.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
The Gator, Jerry Blavitt, inviting you to come on by and experience true traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant at 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You're always welcome at the restaurant. I mean, it's like stepping back in time. You feel like you're dining in South Philadelphia or in New York's Little Italy restaurant. You can start the meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. You choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood, steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The restaurant is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private rooms are available for special affairs, plus we do catering. Remember, the Revere Restaurant, 609-882-6365. Again, that's 609-882-6365. Come on home and experience the true taste of Italy at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
This is Angelo Honor for your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey. 1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation, and that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
It was almost like a Hornets dream first half, a defensive battle, 17-17 against the undefeated 13-0 Trenton Central Tornadoes. Great to be back with you, Keith Noonan, alongside Mercer County Hall of Famer Rich Fisher. And Fish, we got a couple minutes here. Yeah. Let's talk about that first half.
Well, it was just defense. I mean, Hamilton struggled mightily to run its offense, but never stopped digging in down at the defensive end. Trenton has not really been able to get that running game going at all, maybe once or twice. And like we said, that when you get into that sort of stagnant kind of game, you're not as loose when you're taking some jumpers. I will say, though, they've missed some shots that have really looked good. They just haven't gone in. A couple of layups that have bounced off and everything like that. But how's this for a mirror game? Trenton's outscored Hamilton 11-6 in the first quarter and scored the last 7 points of the quarter. Hamilton outscored Trenton 11-6 in the second quarter and scored the last 7 points of the quarter. That's a little something.
That's historic.
Yeah, that's kind of historic. So let's run through the scores real quick. Devontae Hudson leads Trenton with 6. Chris Wilson's got 4. Calvin Moore with 3. Demir Bailey and Cabreen Goss with 2 each. So the Tornadoes shot just 2 for 15 in that second quarter. 7 for 25 for the game. That's 28%. And they're 2 for 5 from the foul line. Tornadoes with 9 turnovers, only 2 in the second quarter. So they cut that back. Hamilton, it's been kind of a two-man show. Haas Cannon with 7 and Mackay Lott with 6 on a couple of three-pointers. Ben Buford's got 3 and Dorensky Jean-Pierre with 1. Hamilton shooting 6 for 16 in the game. 3 for 5 from the foul line. Turnovers a big issue for Hamilton, 15 already in the game. And rebounding, Hamilton's doing a good job of hanging in there with that. 15 to 14, Hamilton leads in the rebound department. Foul trouble, Calvin Moore and Cabreen Goss with 2 for, and Chris Wilson. All 3 of them have 2 for the Tornadoes. Haas Cannon and Jean-Pierre with 2 each for Hamilton. So, look, if you're Hamilton, you'll sign up for a repeat. You'll sign up for a repeat and just 1 extra point than Trenton has in the second half. I mean, this is absolutely what they wanted to do, and this is what they've been doing. But they've been doing it to lesser teams with lesser offenses. Tonight they're showing that they can do this against one of the top teams and top offensive teams in the state. Now, can they do it for a whole game? That's what we'll find out. But for one half, they have shown that they can hang in there with this Tornado team. And, both benches have gone deep. Each team has played 10 players. So I don't know if anybody's going to wear the other team down. We'll just have to see. If Hamilton can continue to play this kind of defense against this team all game, then you're looking at a very dangerous team now coming up, because that shows that they really are getting it together in a lot of ways, not just against teams at sub-500 records. So see how it goes.
Yeah, this would be quite the upset.
Yeah, I'm sure they wouldn't consider it an upset.
Sure.
But
outside looking in, this is a Trenton team with the addition of Goss that has really 2 or 3, if you wanted to count Bridget, which I think you could, of the best scorers in this area.
Right.
And to be held to just 17 points, it's pretty shocking.
Very shocking. And you're averaging 70, and right now you're on a pace for 34. You're on a pace for half of your average.
Right.
But it takes 32 minutes for a game.
Hornets fans standing up, getting back into it. Second half about to begin. From the Hornets' nest, and we're underway. Devin Wright-Miles, very, very quiet. Has actually spent some time on the bench, which usually plays a ton of minutes. Wu Cannon on the dribble drive, contact. Gets it inside, it was tipped, and shot put up and missed by Wright-Miles. Good defense, Chris Wilson. Goss, pass deflected. Bridget comes away with it and scores in the lane. 19-17.
And you notice Trenton got that ball up the court quick.
Wright-Miles looking to do the same, puts it up, and called a charge, I do believe.
Now, I'm a little surprised they did that, because now you're playing into Trenton's hands.
Well, and again, I understand that the dribble drive seemed to be there, but you do that, Wright-Miles picks up an immediate third foul, he comes immediately out of the game, and again, another possession where only one person touches the rock.
Right.
I'm not sure that's the kind of defense, or the offense rather, that you want to play against Trenton.
No, you want everybody to get touches. You want everybody wide open.
Goss for 3. Short. Leaping up to grab it is Wu Cannon. Passes to Haas. Haas gets it inside. Buford left-hand layup and the finish. 19 all. Goss works it into the front court. Passes to the left. Calvin Moore waits. Bridget moves in. Kicks it baseline. Wilson, spinning move, floats it up. It's good. Chris Wilson.
Wilson got a couple, 4 quick points, then kind of disappeared there a little bit in the second half, although he did have a couple shots that looked good that didn't go down.
Wilson, 17 points per game. Like Fish said, he's been quiet. Takeaway. Oh, and a foul is called.
Nice little finish up there by Calvin Moore, too.
He is so athletic and fast.
Yeah. I guess they're nailing him for the foul, huh? That's his third.
Yep.
Foul trouble could come into play here.
Oh, I think absolutely. I think it already is with Devin Wright Miles. He already has 3.
Yeah, he's got 3. Moore's got 3. So, well, when you play this kind of defense, you're going to foul.
Steal anyway, and Wilson.
Whew, a Wilson sandwich.
Looked like he was a pass rusher.
Those guys had him smushed. It was like the tackles came together to seal off the hole. Wilson dropped for a loss.
Looked like he was a nose tackle that time.
Drew the foul. Yeah, he did.
First foul on Barber. And Tyler Barber has played an excellent game, both defensively and he's made plays on offense too.
Yep.
Trenton ball after the foul.
Yeah, he's got 5 rebounds.
Goss slowly dribbling. Works it left, passes into the corner. Fields waits there, now dribbles back right. Pressured into the front court by Barber. Lots of pressure. And a whistle. I think they got Barber on a second quick foul.
Oh, boy. See that? Flash, you sing the guy's phrases and...
And what?
You got 2 fouls. Just making a statement.
Okay.
Not accusing you of anything. I know you don't believe in the jinx.
Thank you.
Yes, I told Barber that the other day. I said, Flash does not believe in that.
Well, I don't.
I need to give a shout out to my girlfriend Barbara tonight because she is.
Did she bring your phone again?
No,
tonight?
she's on the couch with her foot elevated. She suffered a broken toe.
Oh, no.
No turnover for Trenton there.
Yeah, travel on Bridget.
And she got it by jamming her toe into our toolbox. The sad part of that story is I probably haven't touched that toolbox in 20 years, being the non-handyman that I am. So
Barbara,
get well there, babe.
Yes, Barbara, we wish you all the best. From the point guard as well. Everybody here.
Yes.
A steal. Here come Trenton. Jump shot. Good. Rattled home. Antoine Bridget.
And there you see, they got down quick on the break. It wasn't a half-court set. They just got down. Bridget let it fly.
Jean-Pierre gets it stolen away. Hudson got the pass, tipped, tried to get it into the lane. He comes up with a loose ball, swatted away. Huss Cannon with a save too, but it ends up in the hands of Goss.
A block and a save. That was amazing.
Incredible play, and Pup Young takes a timeout. They do have possession.
Yeah, Trenton, yeah. You know what we haven't seen this year? Pup take his timeouts after their baskets. Like
yeah, I think he's done it once. That's it.
Yeah.
He hasn't had a lot to take a timeout over.
Well, it doesn't matter. He takes them after his own team
no,
scores.
he does.
He's
He
been
does.
scoring
Yes.
a lot.
Yes. Since 1899, proud to be a part of Greater Hamilton Township Community Assault Funeral Homes, 4th generation, family-owned business, proudly supports the community, guided families in Mercer County when they needed it most. Caring, dedicated, compassionate staff, always ready to go above and beyond to bring you clothes you deserve while celebrating your loved ones. SaulFuneralHomes.com, and they're proud to sponsor this game and hope you enjoy it.
Well, Huss Cannon, what a play. Come over, block the shot, and then come back over here and save it to keep it in. And unfortunately, it went for him. Unfortunately, it went to Trenton, but that's just hustle and desire.
He's had a couple of those tonight.
Yeah.
Bridget, well, inbound baseline. Cannon guarding the inbound, back to him. Floating pass into the front court. Goss, left-handed dribble. Corner three, Wilson. In and out. Boy, those shots have looked good, but he has just not been able to connect.
Yep.
Cannon, another rebound. And he throws it away. Wright Miles back in the game. He tried to chase after it, but Jean Pierre started to cut towards the hoop, and nobody was home. It's the kind of thing that Hamilton West does a bit too much. Miscommunication and throwing the ball around.
Yeah, it's been a bit of an issue.
Bridget left open. Free throw line. Wilson spins. That gets it to Hudson, who gets it back up top. Pass left wing. Goss wants a high screen from Hudson. Gets it. Defense is switched. And Lott with a push. Going down in front of the bench.
Trenton would like to get Cameron Goss going. He's 0 for 5 today. He's got a couple of foul shots, but
Bridget floating pass goes right to Fish.
On it.
Good play.
Made that catch and didn't break my pen either.
Break the pen. Hudson, pass into the lane, and Wilson missed the layup. Fight for the loose ball. On the floor, Goss. Jump ball.
Great hustle there.
Possession arrow stays with Trenton.
Wilson's got to be getting a little frustrated, I would think.
Yeah, that was a shot he usually makes.
Yeah, he's had some shots he's made. He's had some shots that have looked good from perimeter, and just can't get him to go down.
Nice move, Goss inside, scoop layup missed. Hudson gets it on the second hop. No look pass, Hudson, a foul. And who's it on?
Looks like it's on Jean Pierre.
Yep. Hudson, I thought, lowered the shoulder there, and they did call it on Devontae Hudson.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There was no signal for some reason.
Yeah.
One way or the other, just that a foul was called. So it's against Hudson. It's a second foul.
What a pretty move by.
Yeah, he just lowered his shoulder there.
What a pretty move by by Goss, though. Just didn't get the ball to go down.
Looks like Goss got called for a foul on the baseline drive. I think that's going to be his third. Jean Pierre was trying to move in. That's his second, rather. No, it is his third. Yep.
It's his third.
Yeah. Scoreboard wasn't fast enough.
Yeah. No, because I had him. When you said that, I looked down and I had him for 2.
Okay. Inbound baseline. Lott back into the corner. Jean Pierre there. Passes to Cannon straight on. Cannon moves inside, spins. Lost the ball. Barber in the corner grabs it. A baseball pass into the lane, and Wright Miles got fouled as he tried to grab it. And that might be on Devontae Hudson.
That'd be 2 quick ones on Hudson, and we'll give him 3. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I don't know, some of these fouls, Fish, a little light for my liking.
I agree.
On both sides.
I agree. I think they're just trying to keep it from getting too physical, but sometimes you got to let them play.
Right. Got to get it in. 5 seconds. Great defense by the High.
23-19. I'll tell you what, those 11-6 quarters might look a high scoring at the rate this quarter's going.
Did you just say what I think you just said?
Yeah. We've only had 8 points in this first 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Timeout. Brandon Johnson. He'll see if somebody can remove one of the lids from one of the baskets here. The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and the community healthy. It's important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Annual flu shot, COVID-19 vaccine, pneumonia shot. If you or a loved one are homebound, the division's caring nurses can bring the vaccine to you. For families who are underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children. Most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of free clinics, and the staff at Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit HamiltonNJ.com/health for more information. HamiltonNJ.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton. We're also sponsored in part by the Italian People's Bakery. Go to 63 Butler Street. They've got the rolls, deli meats, and the pastries. Go to 63 Butler Street. They offer catering as well. Got the best hoagies and sandwiches. 63 Butler Street, the Italian People's Bakery since 1936. If you miss any of tonight's action, read about it in the Trentonian or Trentonian.com. Only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County. 7 days a week it is the Trentonian.
I'd like to commend Athletic Director John Costantino here at Hamilton.
Oh, always.
Outstanding job of wiping up the floor.
Did he have that thing that we looked up what the...
No,
okay.
he just went out with a rag. He went old school.
Wow.
Yeah. No, I think only Lenny Gadsby gets that.
Okay. Move inside. Hudson missed the layup. Loose ball taken by Lott.
How many balls have we seen roll off that rim tonight?
My goodness.
I mean, really.
Jean-Pierre, couple of steps to the right, lost the ball, and it's out of bounds on Trenton. Bridget had his foot on the line. Still 23-19. 3 minutes and change here in the third quarter left.
I have Hamilton with just 2 shots this quarter and 4 turnovers.
Another foul.
Yeah.
Again, way too weak. We didn't even see it.
No, that's on Hudson again. He's going to have to come out. Oh, no, it's not. My bad. Demir.
Yeah, they call it on Bailey.
Yeah.
His first. And Gabriel Goss going to come back in the game. Bailey's coming out.
Bailey's back in.
Nope, it's Hudson coming out.
I'm getting dizzy.
So the Hornets with it. Another
5
whistle.
seconds.
No, it's another foul.
Oy. It's got to be on Trenton. Look at Pup.
Well, let's see.
Both teams have 6.
Right.
So
it's the third quarter.
Yeah.
Midway through the third quarter.
A lot of foul shots in this game.
Lob pass. Taken away Wilson, then tried to outlet the ball, and it got knocked out of bounds by Cannon. Surprisingly, no foul on that play.
Seems like they've been down there for about 5 minutes now. Hey, come back to us.
It's been 6 months since Trenton has had the ball. Good pass. Goss into the corner. Works inside. Fadeaway jumper. Doesn't get the roll. Offensive rebound. Wilson missed another layup. Contested. Goss comes away with it again for Trenton. Into the front court. Swarming defense. Bridget threw it away. Goss chased after it, but goes into the scorer's table.
But that was the story of the night for Trenton's offense there. Goss missing, and then Wilson missing a putback. 2 very good offensive talents who just cannot get on track today. I mean, Wilson has 6. But he's shooting 3 for 9. And Goss 0 for 7 after 32 points. Still playing hard, though. I mean, he's done.
Yeah.
You can see what a talent he is.
Just the defenses on both sides have just been completely smothering.
Right. Oh, what do we got going on here? Is this a timeout?
I didn't see a signal. Officials are talking to the scorer's table.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. They must be trying to get something straight.
And it looks like they are going back and forth with the benches. Car inventory in Mercer and Bucks counties. Check out the all-new Hyundai of Trenton. All-new Hyundai models, pre-owned cars, SUVs, all types of models. Hyundai of Trenton has the inventory ready for delivery. 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township. So Devin Wright Miles picks up the play. Gets beyond Wilson. Good pass, but Wilson leaps up and blocks the shot against the backboard. Goss up the floor. Steps inside. Oh, he just missed the contested layup. The lid remains on, and another weak foul. And did they get Wilson this time?
Yes.
It's just his second. His
No,
third
it's his
now.
third. Hudson, Wilson, Calvin Moore, all with 3 fouls for the Tornadoes. If you're just joining us, we're
It's a 1-1.
6 minutes into this third quarter, and we've had 6 points scored. We're averaging a point a minute in the third quarter.
That's great math.
I don't like to brag.
I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, if you ever saw my SAT scores, you never say anything for me.
Well, same to me. Mekhi Lott, 1-1. Hits.
I'm surprised you didn't say something snarky like, "Oh, they had SATs in your day."
Nah, I wasn't going to go with the old joke today.
Yeah. You've been backing off on that for a while. You usually use that for baseball.
That's true. Off on the second. Brazil Fields with a board. Calvin Moore back in. Lob pass. Fields moves in, passes out into the lane. Back door, another block, Tyler Barber. And then a foul as it went right into the hands of Bridget. And that'll be the 7th team foul. 1-1 now for Antoine to the line.
Hey, Barber's playing a good, hard game. Like you said, another block, 4 rebounds.
Buford and Wright Miles coming in.
Well, get used to this sight that you're seeing right now. Somebody standing at the foul line getting ready to shoot. Because he got about 10 minutes worth of it coming up.
Antoine missed. It stays a 3-point game. Jean-Pierre. Just pass to the left. Cannon directing traffic deep in the front court. On the wing. Dribble drive. Floats it up. Off glass. Good. Haas Cannon makes it a 1-point game. 23-22. Minute and a half remaining left in the third quarter. Up top to Bridget. See if he can get going.
Anybody. Can anybody get going?
Shot for 3, Bailey. Missed. Wright Miles comes away with the board. Back to Jean-Pierre, who walks it in.
And after all this quarter, wouldn't Hamilton just turn
Throw it away. Another miscommunication for the Hornets.
Yeah, you're right, Flash. That happens a lot.
50 seconds. Good defense. Lott cuts off Bridget. Bridget launches for 3.
Oh.
No good. And Wright Miles picks up another rebound.
Wright Miles has all of a sudden be getting every rebound. He's in position for every shot, getting every rebound as everybody boxed out.
Chris Wilson on him, but he passes left anyway. Fakes the high screen. Pass goes into the corner. Now back up top. Haas Cannon wants a high screen. Buford sets it. Works his way to the right, but cut off there by Bailey. Demir Bailey on the defense. Cannon moves inside. Foul, and 2 shots upcoming. Another chance to take the lead. He had one just before the half with 0.3 seconds.
Yep.
Couldn't hit a free throw. If he hits 2 here with 15 seconds left in the third quarter, they'll have their second lead of the game.
Yeah, first one was it. No, they've had a couple. 2-0, 6-4.
Oh, 6-4. I
10.
figured it was just 2-0.
Yeah, no. All right, got that one.
Tie game at 23. More miscommunication on the subs. We've seen that several times tonight. Goss comes back in for Trenton. Bailey comes out for the lead. It's good.
There it is. Goss with 11 points. Hard to believe there's a double-figure scorer in this game.
Trenton, an undefeated season on the line. And they're down by 1. Both teams in the bonus. 8 seconds. Moore with it. 3 seconds. Inside. Goss.
Not going to get it off.
Won't get a shot off.
Great
Excellent defense. At the end of 3 quarters, the Hornets have the undefeated Tornadoes right where they want them. They lead it 24-23. Back after this.
It's a new year at Team Toyota, and we're still here for you. With new Toyota models arriving weekly with no markups above MSRP. And with selection. With over 200 certified Toyotas and used cars for every budget. You can drive one home today. And with service. Check out our seasonal specials that will save you time and money. So Happy New Year. We're always here for you. At one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills. Or at teamtoyota.net.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
On to the 4th quarter from Hamilton West. Keith Noonan, Rich Fisher on hand, 24-23. It is amazing that a team averaging about 70 points per game in the Trenton Central Tornadoes have been stifled to just 23 points after 3 quarters.
And like I said, those 17-point quarters in the first and second quarter were high scoring compared to this last quarter where they're just 13 total points.
Devin Wright Miles starts with it. Into the corner. Haas Cannon there. Head and shoulder fake. Moves towards the baseline. Kicks out. Jean Pierre running in circles. Jean Pierre, good pass. Back door. Layup good. Devin Wright Miles. Assisted from Dorensky Jean Pierre. 26-23. Hornets lead.
Well,
Calvin Moore works it back up top. Goss directing traffic. He's on the 4 wing. Tries to make a move inside, now backs out on the wing. Hands off Wilson. They work it into the corner, shot for 3. In and out by Brazil Fields. Rebound ripped away, Haas Cannon. Into the corner, shot for 3.
Oh.
A whistle and they call a foul. Yeah. Makai Lott launched it up, and he will have 3 free throws. Think this team has come to play tonight?
Very much so.
That was the 9th foul on the Tornadoes. Just keep that in mind.
Okay.
That was more for the audience, not for you.
Oh, I thought you were telling me. Yeah, I know you have to keep me in the game sometimes.
Lott missed the first. Trying to convert on the next 2. To make it a 2-possession lead.
These are huge, man, huge. They're all going to be huge.
Oh, he missed 2 in a row.
And we said this is going to come down to foul shots.
Well, to be fair, what you said was If you like looking at the free throw line, guys shooting, you're going to see a lot of it.
I did say that, but I also did say that you're going to have to make foul shots to win this game.
Right.
Because there's going to be a lot of them. But yes, I did say that, and I did not lie.
Missed all three.
Oh, that's tough.
This could be a huge momentum swing if the Tornadoes could get something. Fields in the corner, onto the wing, back into the corner. Fields, baseline drive, floats it up, and a foul.
Well, you know, I really, Hamilton has just played unbelievable defense, but I have never seen so many shots go in and out for a team that's Trenton has had tonight. And that, believe me, that is taking nothing away from what Hamilton has done tonight.
Go to the first. Brazil Fields. Fields averaging about 8 to 9 per game, so he's been a constant role player for them. 1 point lead for Hamilton West.
Well, you know, Flash, you talk about your alma mater and that double overtime.
Yep.
That I'm sure Darryl Young. Hold on.
Baseline jump shot off the mark. Barber put it up. Loose ball taken by Calvin Moore. He's out of the pack. Up top, Goss. Into the lane. Block shot. Cannon got a hand on it.
Cannon is just playing out of his mind.
He is playing great. Goss on Cannon. That's a mismatch. There's a double team in the front court. Poked away, out of play. Hornets have it.
I'll tell you what, at 5'7", with those quick hands, I don't want to say it because you say his name in reverence at Trenton High, but he's got a little Greg Grant in him. He's small, he's close to the ground, but the quickness of his hands are just, they bedevil other teams.
30-second timeout, Brandon Johnson. His team up 26-25. Make your New Year's resolution to stay in shape at Capital Area YMCA, 359 Pennington Avenue in Trenton. Adults and senior citizens, your Capital Area YMCA offers all kinds of fitness classes, silver sneakers programs, total body fitness classes, spin classes as well. Capital Area YMCA has state-of-the-art workout equipment. Go to capitalymca.org. Your hometown Capital Area YMCA, 359 Pennington Avenue in Trenton. Today's game brought to you in part by the Hamilton Township Education Association. They are proud to support their students and wish them the best of luck. Message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association.
Anyway, Flash, I was starting to say before, that game with Hunter and Central, that's good that they had that for this game, because now at least they're used to having a game that they're not blowing somebody out. You know, they've been tested in a close, tight situation, and that's what they're in now, and it's not the first time they have to face this situation. So your alma mater might have even helped out the Tornadoes. We shall see.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's. Or we can just go home. see who won tomorrow.
Under 6 minutes to go. Devin Wright-Miles out of the timeout. Wilson on him. Gives it off. Haas Cannon, guarded by Moore, takes him to the hole. Lost the ball, tipped up, loose ball. Taken by Lott.
How did he not travel on that?
I don't know. Maybe because he lost possession, who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
And turnover. Bridget. Goss launches for three. That's good!
Well, you knew he was going to do it sooner or later.
Straight on triple. 2-point lead for the Tornadoes.
You don't score 32 one game and then not score in the next. And he banged that. That was dead on.
Cannon inside. Missed the layup. Grabs his own rebound. And a travel. Tornadoes ball.
Tough one. Well, I'm impressed with Hoskanen and the way he's playing and how hard he's playing tonight.
Bridget walks it up. Under 5 to play. 28-26. Goss just hit a 3. Moves in. Fading away. Jump shot. No good. Hudson fights for it. Out of bounds off West.
Thought it went off Hudson.
So did I. But another chance and potentially a break.
Yep.
The High undefeated coming in. 13-0. Taking on a hot Hornet team.
Yeah, winners of 5 out of 6.
Bridget, nice pass into the paint.
Oh, what a
Taken
play.
away by Barber.
Barber just reached in. Yeah, Wilson held that ball down too low. Barber went right after it.
Cannon.
What a game.
Unbelievable.
Holy cow.
It is low scoring, but it is intense as ever.
Yeah, it's not boring.
Into the corner.
Thought he shuffled a little there.
Yep. Woo Cannon, he did that time.
Yeah.
The freshman having some trouble with the pressure. Devin Wright Miles coming back out.
Okay, we're officially in crunch time now, buddy.
4 minutes to go. Calvin Moore feeds down low. And Hudson passes back out. Onto the far wing. Calvin Moore to the rack. Foul, but a charge is called going the other way.
Yep.
What a play by Jean Pierre to hang in.
Yeah, he just stood right there, held his ground. Wow, big wipe out. That's a wipe out of a big basket. 4-point lead in this game seems like about 30 in a normal game.
Buford coming in.
And that is 4 on Moore.
Man, oh man.
Yeah.
He comes out. Brazil Fields back in. Jean Pierre finds Buford, who he hasn't played a lot of minutes this game.
No, he has not.
Which is odd. He's one of their leading scorers. Jean Pierre. Pull-up J is knocked away. Wilson with a save as well. Goss got blocked out of bounds.
Is that Wilson that blocked it? I couldn't see who blocked it.
I believe it was.
So he blocked it and saved it.
He blocked it and then saved it, yes.
It's the second time tonight we've seen that. We saw Hoskanen do it earlier in the night. I'm always impressed by that.
3.5 minutes left, and the free throws could be abundant.
Oh, yeah.
And it starts right about now.
What do we got here, 1-1?
That was the 9th foul for the Hornets, so yes. Goss.
Made his only 2 for so far from the line. No, okay.
Perfect.
I thought that was going to be too long. What do I know? Not glad I could make you laugh.
That didn't have a chance to miss. And Fish goes, oh.
Yeah, you're right.
Both good. It's a 4-point lead, which means it's like an 18-point lead.
Yeah, right.
30-26, Tornadoes.
Now, there's no need to panic if you're
No.
You don't have to put up a 3.
Smothering defense deep in the front court. Jump pass to the right.
But when you do put up a shot, everybody better crash the boards.
Lott takes it back out, deep into the front court. Fields guarding him. Now dribbling left. Lott moves inside. Stops. Gives way. Right Miles. Passes out beyond the arc.
Good. This is good by. Oh, no.
Loose ball. But picked up. It was touched by Trenton. Lott grabs it. Jean Pierre charges.
Oh.
Trenton ball.
Oh, boy, that's going to hurt. And they were doing the right thing. They weren't panicking. They were working the ball around. They were trying to get the right shot. They knew they got plenty of time. Oh, man. Jean-Pierre has played a really lot of minutes tonight.
Yep. Picks up his 3rd foul on that charge.
I had him for 4. Oh,
pass into the corner and save for the moment, but it goes out of play.
Oh, my goodness. Does anybody want this game?
Miscommunication that time, tornadoes, which you don't see much of.
Who wants to win it, Flash? Who wants to win it?
They're about to tell us in 2 minutes and 36 seconds, possibly.
Maybe a little longer. Yeah, maybe a little longer.
Cannon gets it in, and be another stoppage of play for some reason. And again with the subs. It's about the 5th time tonight that they've had to stop the game to either let a sub in or call a sub back to the bench. You don't see that really ever.
You were looking for some kind of timeline there, and you had nothing.
I mean, maybe if it happens once, in some games, but it's about 5 times. To the corner. Wu Cannon passes up a 3. 2:15 left. 30-26, drive inside. Whistle.
Drew the foul.
And it looks like he's going to get a foul.
That's going to be on Brazil Fields. He can afford it. He's only oh, wait, no. He's got 3. Yeah. Well, I missed his fouls.
Seems like almost everybody in some trouble.
Yeah.
Huge free throws. Cannon hits the first. It's always nice to get that first one.
Oh, yeah.
And Ben Buford immediately comes out.
Yeah, it makes that second one a little easier.
Barber back in. Haas Cannon has battled all night. Has been the Hornets' best player.
Yes.
And he hits them both.
I mean, when they got Haas Cannon from his brother from TCA, they got him. They wanted him. They wanted to see what he could do in these games. Big-time games. And he is not disappointed. I'm sorry, from Ewing. They got him from Ewing, not Trenton Catholic.
Goss into the lane. Block shot. Barber gets another block.
That was a little ill-advised. He tried to take on 4 Hornets there.
And Goss a little shaken up, holding his hand.
Yeah, I hope he's all right. Holding his wrist. For the most part, he's taking good shots. But that one, he's kind of...
Hudson threads the needle, and it's knocked away. Looking for Wilson.
Devin Wright Miles, nice interior defense.
Yes, Devin Wright Miles came from TCPA.
TCA, yeah.
Lob pass, free throw line. Hudson hands it back off to Goss. Works his way backwards, away from the hoop. Now moves towards the hoop, on the wing. Guarded nicely by Lott. Now swings it over to the near side. Bridget into the lane, now backs out. Cannon on him. Bridget, wild shot, it's blocked. Who's gonna get it? A fight between Hudson and Wright Miles. Jump ball.
I don't like what these Trenton guards are doing. They're trying to take on the big guys inside. I mean, they're penetrating, but they're penetrating and being met by other guys.
Tornadoes get lucky. Possession arrow is favoring them. So they get the ball back, 1 minute and 21 seconds left.
And they're not going to try and hold it for the last shot, I don't think. That's not their game. Well, they got a lot of action going on at the scorer's table. Now we got that thing coming out to mop off the court. Oh baby, Tuesday night at the Hornets nest.
That was a quick mop job right there.
Well, that's because that thing is powerful.
Calvin Moore, I believe, is going to check in, and he does.
Both of these coaches yelling, working it. This is the greatest.
30-28. A steal!
Oh my goodness!
inside, layup's good! Dureski Jean-Pierre ties the game with 1:15 left. Calvin Moore, he missed a layup. Hudson draws a foul, and he can't quite score.
He threw it right to him on that steal.
Pub Young doubled over.
Foul on Barber, his third. Holy mackerel.
Devontae Hudson, tie game at 30. He's got 2 shots.
Oh.
Can't make it.
Oh, my. You got one of the most reliable scorers up there, and he's had a quiet night. 6 points. He's only had 1 shot in the second half.
I was going to say, he's not at the ball much.
This is unbelievable.
Shot for the lead. He missed.
Oh.
Loose ball.
Oh.
It's going to be a jump ball again. And the Hornets have it. Hoskanen has fought, scratched, and clawed. Will he be the one that tries to take a shot to get the lead back?
I don't know, man. 30-30. Do you believe this score? I would have said Hamilton would have been happy with this score at halftime.
Right.
You know, keeping it
right.
this low.
Another great CVC matchup down to the wire. This conference, one of the best in the state. Less than a minute to go. Tie game at 30. Buford picks up his dribble deep in the front court. And Jean-Pierre fell down and lost it out of bounds.
You know what? That's the second time now. Remember that happened down here. He started to drive and kind of turned his foot inside, lost his footing. Yeah, that's tough.
So 48 seconds to go. Trenton has been clutch all year. They haven't lost a game. They've been in overtime games. They've been in double overtime games. Still have prevailed.
Look out.
Long pass. They get it inside. Hudson hit the rim and missed.
Wow.
Rebound. Cannon up the floor. Timeout, Brandon Johnson with 31 to go.
Wow, Hudson with another miss inside, and Wright Miles grabs the rebound. And that was a great pass. He looked like he was turning disaster into maybe an assist, and then Hudson just couldn't get it to go down inside.
HDSD Summer Camp 2023 registration opens February 1st. HDSD Summer Camps are offered to Hamilton Township residents entering grades K through 12. Visit hdsdnj.org for camp offerings and dates. And we're brought to you in part by Saul Funeral Homes. 4th generation family-owned business proudly supports their community and has guided families when they need it most. They have a compassionate staff. They're dedicated, caring, compassionate. They'll go above and beyond to bring you closure you deserve. Go to saulfuneralhomes.com, and they hope you enjoy tonight's game.
Well, who do you look for here? You know that they're going to go for the last shot. They're not going to take anything.
Correct.
If Trenton lets them. Let's see what Trenton can do with their half-court defense. They've been pretty good at it. Both teams have been really good at it. I would think you'd like to try to get Hoskanen open for a shot.
I think it's going to go to Wilson.
Wilson?
Rather, my apologies. The Hornets called the timeout because they had the ball.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Apologies.
Trenton.
then I think it's going to go to Cannon, if I got the right team.
Yeah, I do too.
Cannon moving in. Wild shot, gets the ball, it's knocked away. Bridget, 19 seconds. Foul, doesn't get the roll.
Another one rolled off the rim.
And Brandon Johnson has just gotten a technical foul.
Oh, wow.
With 17 seconds left.
Oh,
his team battling.
Goodness.
And they call a technical foul. He was right near the official on the other side of the floor. And that could cost his team dearly.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Never, never do you do that. Who teed him up? It looks like Sean Fitzpatrick is giving the T sign.
He was the one.
Well, that being said, Trenton's still got to bury some free throws here. What? I cannot believe that is about the 10th shot that either went in and out or rolled around and rolled off the rim for Trenton High tonight.
It's unbelievable.
And did you see Antoine Bridget over here? He was just like,
yes,
no,
right.
no, no.
Inches away. Yep.
Well, here we go.
$17.5 left. Antoine for the lead. Teardrop shot, no good. Now you need this one. They are going to get the ball back, but if he doesn't hit this one, they got to make a shot.
Yeah, for sure.
But he does. 31-30. It is Jean-Pierre coming in. It's Barber coming in. Buford comes out.
Well, now they get 2 more free throws.
Right. So this is the technical foul. And they have Goss in and out. Tornadoes just cannot take the lid off.
No.
But the Tornadoes do get the ball back, so they'll likely come down to more free throws. Goss cans the second. Timeout, Darrell Young. His team trying to hold on.
Are you kidding me, Flash?
Unbelievable.
Are you kidding me?
Well, and this technical foul is
it's brutal.
Everything right now.
It's brutal. I mean, you're looking at a possible, depending on what they can do here, if they convert, you're talking what was going to be 1 point it's already turned into 2 points, possibly 4, maybe even 5.
Well, I think the key thing is the possession.
Yes, right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If they convert here.
Right.
Look, if they don't convert and Hamilton gets the ball with a lot of time left, then you dodge the bullet. It's if they convert. And the other thing is they're not going to let them run much clock. They're probably going to foul right away.
If you miss any of today's action, read about it in the Trentonian or Trentonian.com. Only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It is the Trentonian.
You got to keep your cool, man. You got to keep your cool in these games. I don't know what was said to get that tee.
Yeah.
It had to be bad. I mean, if you're going to tee a coach up at that point of the game,
you know it could cost them.
It pretty much.
It could cost them the game.
Well, yeah, it better be a deserved it.
Right.
Deserve it.
Well, maybe you could find out after.
Well,
ball is in. Pressure.
Oh,
Bridget gets around.
Ooh, swung his arm
Cannon.
there.
Pass into the corner. 9 seconds left. West still not fouling, and now they do.
Oh, boy. Hey, let 11 seconds run off the clock.
Yeah, once you don't get that steal, you have to foul.
Oh, for sure. 11 seconds.
6 seconds remain.
Well, Bridget, if he makes them both, can pretty much put it away. If he makes one, there's still a chance. If he makes none, still a chance. A lot of pressure.
Well, and we've seen
everybody's up on their feet.
We've seen a lot of fouls called, and
well,
a contact 3, and if the ball goes in, you never know. 4-point play is not off the table. 6.6 left between the Tornadoes and a 14-0 start. The Hornets.
Everybody up, everybody nervous, everybody excited.
Yep. The Hornets trying to make something happen late. Din Castrat is looking to come in. Brandon Johnson furious over there. And he's got to be careful.
Oh, yeah.
After you get a technical, you got to sit on the bench.
Yeah, you better. And all this while, Antoine Bridget has to stand out there and think about this.
32-30, 2 shots. Antoine cans it. 3-point lead. Din Castrat comes in. He's a very good 3-point shooter.
Right.
Devin Wright Miles coming out of the game for the last possession.
This is the big one here.
Yep, this is to make it 4.
Yeah.
With 6 seconds left.
Make it 4 and he just...
He got it! Trenton leads by 4, 6 seconds left. Barber. Back to Jean-Pierre. 2 seconds left. Moves in, loose ball. The Tornadoes hang on at Hamilton West. They win it 34-30.
And Trenton fans storming the court. Usually it's the other way around. When the underdog wins, they storm the court. But that's how great Hamilton was and what they did tonight. I mean, listen, we said before the game that Hamilton had played teams with not winning records. They played the best team in the CVC right now, one of the best, along with Ewing. And they played them. I mean, Hamilton deserves an absolute ton of credit for everything they did tonight. Just a meltdown at the end there, though. A shot was stripped. I guess Brandon Johnson wanted a foul. He thought it was a foul when Cannon was stripped of the ball driving. And then that technical foul just sort of was the bullet in the heart for Hamilton. But boy, you can't say enough good things about what Hamilton did tonight, about the way they controlled the tempo of this game, the way they played defense. They held a team that averages 70 to half that amount. They didn't come up with a win, but I'll tell you what, I think this is going to do a lot for their confidence. And when they play Ewing on Friday, they're going to know that they can play with these teams.
Now the question is, in a 34-30 game, who gets the player of the game for the Tornadoes?
Oh, boy. Antoine made those free throws. They were huge.
I agree.
You know, we have him on a lot, but he really...
He did. He had to nail down the game.
Yeah. So
we'll take a timeout. We'll have the post-game interview, the Italian People's Bakery post-game interview with Antoine Bridget right after this.
The Gator, Jerry Blavitt, inviting you to come on by and experience true traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant at 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You're always welcome at the restaurant. I mean, it's like stepping back in time. You feel like you're dining in South Philadelphia or in New York's Little Italy restaurant. You can start the meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. You choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood, steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The restaurant is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private rooms are available for special affairs, plus we do catering. Remember, the Revere Restaurant, 609-882-6365. Again, that's 609-882-6365. Come on home and experience the true taste of Italy at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Back here with the Italian People's Bakery player of the game, Antoine Bridget. Antoine, obviously it came down to some free throws for you at the end. Yeah. Not the way that you guys certainly planned this one. You guys averaging about 70 points a game, only scored 34 tonight. So how does this win feel? I mean, you guys do continue the undefeated season.
It's just another, I don't know, experience. Not to underestimate any team. We came in this game like we was going to beat them by 30, but we didn't expect that. So they played a tough game. We just got to do better.
Hey, Antoine, you guys got put into double overtime against Hornets Central.
Yeah.
Did playing that game, was that kind of good because it showed you can play these close games and pull them out? You think that helped tonight?
Man, yeah, it kind of did. It kind of did. That game was like this game. It was mad people there. A lot of people on the side talking, a lot of energy on the side, and close game. Man, I don't even know what to say right now. To be honest.
Yeah, you're at a loss for words, and I wonder because you've started on this team for years.
Yeah.
What is it that makes you so emotional about you can't figure out what you want to say right now?
You're just terrible. That was bad. That was bad. That's all I gotta say. That was really bad, and I don't like it. It's bothering me a lot. It's really bad. We don't even play like that. Shots wasn't falling. Bad passes, bad turnovers.
What
the score was like 30. I'm just bad. I'm just mad, really, for real.
What about the way Hamilton played defense? They kind of controlled the tempo a little bit, which is what they wanted to do. Did that take you out of your offense a little bit?
Well, yeah, they knew our plays for real. I heard the coach talking on the side, telling each play we were saying. He was putting everybody in each spot, telling them where to go. So they knew our plays, so we had to execute off that for real. And they was playing extra help on our guards. Yeah, that was a lot right there. I ain't gonna lie. That was a lot.
You're standing at the line, biggest free throws of the year up to this point. What's going through your mind, and especially after you missed that first one? What's going through your mind when you make the next three?
Oh no, the first one I'm like, dang, I really missed that. But in the second one I'm like, all right, hurry up, because that second one I knew I was gonna make it, because I don't really miss free throws like that. So I knew I was gonna make it, so I told her hurry up. That one went in. The second time I went, I knew that one was about to drop again. So I just shot that with confidence, to be honest.
Now, they kept you standing out there for a while. There was a lot of little confusion going on at the scorer's table. You kind of just had to stand there and wait for about 10 seconds. What do you try to do to clear your mind there?
I was just looking at the room. I was looking at the room the whole time. I was not looking at no crowd, nobody, my coaches, none of that. I was looking at the room. I was trying to figure out what they did, so I looked just a second, but I looked right back at the room, and I knocked them down, to be honest.
14-0, do you feel pressure because you're undefeated, or do you not think about it?
14-0, we deserved it, but it's just some milestones we had to get to this point. So really, I'm glad we still 14-0. I like games like this, to be honest. There's more experience. So everyone we play against wants to beat us. So we won't be undefeated anymore. So.
Well, yeah, it's going to be like this every game now. So, yeah.
So.
All right, Flash, I got nothing else.
All right. The Italian People's Bakery player of the game. I know you're not thrilled about this
one.
No,
I'm not.
It's a 34-30 win, but it's still a win. Congratulations. This is for you. Best of luck the rest of the way. We'll be seeing you down the line.
Thank you.
Thanks, Antoine. Thanks, buddy.
Antoine Bridget, 34-30. Trenton Central goes to 14-0, and it was not pretty whatsoever, but they got the win. Thanks to the sponsors for this live stream: Capital Health System, Holloman Ford Subaru, New Jersey Education Association, the Revere Restaurant, Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, Team Toyota, Hamilton Township Education Association, and by Saul Funeral Homes, Hamilton Township Division of Health, the Italian People's Bakery, Capital Area YMCA, the Trentonian, Hyundai of Trenton, Capital City Classic as well, and Mako in Ewing. Thanks to our crew, Ryan Baxter on the camera, Brian O'Neill, of course, on the ones and twos producing this live stream. Thanks to Nolan Buser, who was here as well. Thanks to John Cosentino and Lenny as well for helping us get set up every time here at Hamilton West. For my broadcast partner, Rich Fisher, this is Keith Noonan saying so long from Hamilton West as they fall to still undefeated Trenton Central by a score of 34-30. Buddy from Hamilton West, we'll talk to you later this week on the WBCB Sports Network.